Well, good morning. It's 7:12, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. All right. I guess I thought I was ready.
Moron. Hey, don't forget to join us. We are streaming now. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for exclusive, web-exclusive content that you can't get anywhere else except on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Well, this is weird. You're logged in twice.
What?
Like there's two of you. There's one here and then another one here on this. Well, I mean, I don't have you in, but
throw the other one in. See what happens.
It's already in. See that little line in the middle of us?
Oh, yeah.
So if I remove that, oh, wait, no, that didn't do anything. I don't know what I'm talking about. See that line? That's it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Stupid idiot. You're so dumb. Anyway, well, look, you can find us. We are streaming now. Like I said, we're going to be on for the next hour or so. So get on there, get in on the fun, get in on the conversation. And, yeah, we'll see you on there. Real quick, I've been meaning to do this, and so I can actually delete the email. I got to give a quick shout out. Well, a bunch of people. First, let me get a shout out to Travis, who works over at Silver Beach Pizza. I went and got some pizza the other day, and he was working the window, and he's like, hey, man, I love the show. Travis, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Also, over the weekend.
Thanks for the invite, by the way, you jerk.
What's that?
Thanks for the invite, by the way, you jerk.
Oh, when I went to Silver Beach, I don't like seeing you off of work hours. Come on now. This isn't
You have to drive by my house to get there, you jerk.
This is strictly a working friendship. Okay, that's it. I don't like to see you any other time. But also, so Kiki and I and the little one, Riley, who went to the fair on Friday, and a bunch of people, right? A bunch of people listen to the show. So thanks, everyone. I ran into Liv. She said hi. Hi, Liv. What's up? I ran into Eric. Actually, I ran into Eric yesterday on my way to Sister Lake. Eric! And then also, I got to meet, and I never say his name right, but he's on Twitch, Hellmonger or whatever. Hellmonger.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he's like, I'm that guy. I'm like, oh, you're that guy. Okay, I'm sorry.
You met the real person, huh?
I met the real person. It's kind of weird. Kind of like when we met Zarkathius. I thought he was going to be like a 14-year-old kid. No, he's a grown man.
Yeah,
grown man.
Great guy, cool
man,
dude. It's just funny. Hey, the exact opposite. Well, maybe not anymore because of the stream stuff we're doing. But yeah, back in the day doing radio, nobody would know what you look like, really.
No, until you went to a broadcast, and then they're like,
which was sad for me because everybody was like, "Oh, wait, you're on it? I thought you could be like 400-pound slob."
You got a fat guy voice.
Okay, I guess I sound like a fatty,
okay. But... You know what though? It's better for you though than for me. Everyone's like, I swear you sounded taller on the radio. I'm like, you. All right, yes. I got a tall man.
See, mine benefits because it's better. Yours is actually worse.
Boy, you're a really short man. Shut up. I'm not that short. I'm average height. Anyway, but to everyone who's on, good seeing you, and everyone we see out there, appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for getting on the Jesus. What are you doing over there? What happened?
I just spilled all the water all over my computer. Damn it! Dude, it's all over me. No.
Terry's gonna kill you.
No,
Terry's gonna
it's
kill
not his
you.
computer. It's my computer.
Oh, it's yours.
Damn
okay.
it.
I don't care. Tip it over and shake it off. Shake it off.
I can't. There's nothing. Come on. What do I do? I don't have any towels, dude. I can't. Sorry. Give me a second.
No, this is great. This is fantastic. Hunter just committed the cardinal sin in radio.
See that?
Oh my gosh, there's so much water. You know what the good thing is though, Hunter, is that's just the keyboard. It's separate, right?
More than the keyboard. Damn it. All right. Hey.
So Hunter just committed the cardinal sin of radio, which is why we have rules.
That used to be 4.
Oh, that's a lot of water.
Okay.
I think you're going to be okay.
This morning.
I think you're going to be okay. It's Mountain Spring. It's all right. It's spring-fed water. You're okay. You're okay. That doesn't do the kind of damage that well water does. So
I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Let's rip it.
Yeah, Sir Mike said break out the wet vac.
He needs a wet vac.
Got it? Are you good to go? You okay?
Hey, hopefully this doesn't glitch out.
Yeah, maybe don't touch it for a bit. I don't want you to get electrocuted here live on air.
All right. We'll figure it out once we get off.
God, now you got me all nervous because I have my coffee here, and I know that makes all the bosses
Hey,
nervous when I'm drinking my
joke,
coffee
though.
by the port.
It happened one time at the radio station before you got there.
Yeah,
And someone had spilled a Mountain Dew on one of the
like a
pot,
full month. Oh my
or
God,
one of the on
that's
your
like one of
board.
it's like one of the worst things you can spill
No.
on electronics is
No.
sticky ass Mountain Dew. Yeah,
And then we're like, oh, okay, I'm sure Terry's just got an extra one laying around. Nope,
No.
those are like 10
No.
grand a pop.
Yep.
Why is it so much? Why would you make it waterproof if it's that much?
Why am I so spilly around it too? It's
know?
ridiculous.
Use
Get
the
around it all.
thousands of dollars that I gave you to make it waterproof, would you?
I'm all thumbs this morning whenever I got a drink in my hand. Ridiculous by all these electronics. Look out.
How many drinks do you think Trump tips over with his hands as he's talking?
Oh, just with
his hands, because he's always talking with his hands.
They gotta have like a 5-meter radius around him, like no drinks within 5 meters.
People are just staring at the bottles around him like he's gonna smack one of those.
Actually, interesting question. Now that you bring up talking with your hands, do you think conductors, like orchestra conductors,
oh God, here we go.
do you think that they're that way in real life? So when they tell stories, they're just. So I was at the grocery store, and
this guy's a conductor.
Because you think about it, they're always. I mean,
yeah.
They do that for hours and hours.
Or maybe they do it so much that when they're talking, they're just straight. They're just straight arm. I am not doing anything with my arm.
I'm not doing anything. I don't know.
Much like you don't like talking when you're off the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like you do your job, you don't want to go back and do something that involves your job. Much like a conductor, they don't use their hands at all.
Yeah, so nothing.
Just limp.
My arms are exhausted.
I'm not using my hands today, honey.
I'm tired. I had a big symphony last night, and I am tired. Anyway, all right, here we go. We've wasted enough time. Are you dried off enough that we can do this? You're damp. Let's do it. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic.
Hey, I'm calling right now, actually. I don't need my
Pump that septic. That'll help out. They'll get you taken care of. Anyway, Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. I don't think they handle silly little water spills, but if you do need anyone, that's the people to call for pumping it up.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to touch on this real quick, Hunter. It's National Spumoni Day today.
Oh, really?
Now, here's the thing. We use Spumoni as our safe word, okay? Whether it's in the bedroom or on air. Spumoni is our safe word.
Means I got
nothing.
Bedroom.
I'm feeling unsafe, Spumoni. Okay. Right. But we just went with that because look, we can't just flat out go on air and say, hey, I gotta, we gotta be somewhat discreet about it. So we decided to go with Spumoni. The only reason I think I went with Spumoni is from the movie Semi-Pro, Will Ferrell, about the semi-pro basketball.
I was wondering, where did that come from?
And that's the one word that when he fights the bear, when he fights Dewey the bear in the ring, and he's like, hey, should we have like a safe word? And Kristen Wiig's character goes, Spumoni. And it's a fun word to say. However, Hunter, I never knew what Spumoni actually was. Honestly, I thought it was some
Google it.
Like Italian like meat. But no, Spumoni, it is Italian. It's an Italian frozen treat. 3 flavors of ice cream, candied fruits, and nuts. So that's what Spumoni is. So it's kind of like yeah, it's, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like what's that gross? No, what's that gross bread from the holidays? You know what I'm talking about? The gross bread
from the holidays with the nuts in it.
With the nuts and the candy in it. Why can't I think of it?
What?
What's the word? Anybody listening right now, message us.
Bread with nuts and candy?
Yeah, the gross Christmas bread. Why can't I think of it?
Maybe I've never had it because it's that gross. And
gross Christmas
dare
bread.
Bring that into our Christmas
bread. No.
Maybe it's
what is the name of it?
Some weird Wisconsin thing. It's something weird that you grew up
with. No. You know, as soon as I say it, you're like, oh, and I feel like such an idiot. I can't think of it. Cranberry nut. No, not cranberry nut bread. Anybody, please, for the love of God, message me. What is it?
Some weird bread, huh?
We're
I don't know. I've never had bread with
we're
nuts
not
and candy.
fruitcake. Thank you, Todd.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake. God, that's what it was.
Fruitcake.
Oh, that was about fruitcake. That's what it just sounds like, the ice cream version of fruitcake. Yeah, whenever you put candied fruits and nuts into something, what are you doing?
What are you doing? You're trying to. It's like you ran out of stuff and you're throwing stuff together. You know.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we forgot that we had to make dessert for everyone. So what do we have in the cupboard? Well, we have some nuts. Okay, that's a horrible start. And okay, what about this? What about this bag of candied fruits?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's all we got, fine, throw it in the pan. But no one's gonna be happy about this.
Even Uncle Jim, the Thai, has been smoking weed since 1964. It's like,
this is gross.
I don't have the munchies for any of that.
Like, I shouldn't be worried about chipping my tooth on cake and ice cream, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Anyway, but now we know. So when we say Spumoni, yes, it means one thing, but it also is a traditional Italian dessert of ice cream, candied fruit, and nuts. And that sounds disgusting. It sounds gross. Which actually works perfectly for the reason we use it for. You know what I mean?
What we're doing is gross too.
It's what we're doing. It's gross. It's gross. Spumoni in a can. What about this? For the first time, neuroscientists have figured out how to decipher brain activity into sound, getting us a bit closer to actually hearing what someone's thinking. Researchers at the University of California, Berkeley, played Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall Part 1 for 29 patients while they underwent brain surgery, and electrodes were able to distinguish the song like it was being played back through the really bad speakers. It's promising news for people who have lost the ability to speak, or if for some reason you want to go all mind reading on people.
That's what I was going to say. That's the other part, is the mind reading. Sounds cool, but it's not. It's the only thing you have left. That's the only thing you have left. All
At
right?
this point, dude, but you know what?
If you being quiet and thinking to yourself is the only privacy in that way that you have left. That's it. They can see in your house. They know what you're doing on your phone. The only thing that they can't do left,
get in your brain,
is breach your brain. And now we're like, why don't you?
Yeah, but now though, now it's getting close, and they're working on it. And yeah, think about this. I mean, think about the horrible thoughts you have in your brain on a daily. And I'm not saying murdery thoughts, unless you're on like the interstate and it's rush hour traffic. But like, I don't need my thoughts out there, man. I don't need people knowing what's going on in this sick brain of mine.
Nobody does. So immediately, if this technology comes out, immediately every pedophile, every murderer around,
maybe that's okay.
It's like, hey, Pope, we know what you're thinking. Like you're being monitored 24/7 now. Like if you mess up one, because we know what you're thinking.
Yeah, we put out the brain ray, and
you're thinking some messed up stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. That's kind of good in a way.
But for everyone else, though,
everyone else, you have zero privacy. You have no thoughts to yourself. You're not a human being at that point.
Dude, honestly, there's points where I feel like they already are, because there's times where I'm like, I know I didn't look this up on my phone, but there's an ad for something I was thinking about.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Well, first off, before we get there, let's just say your wife, my wife, they know what we're thinking at all times. I don't know how. I don't know if they are aliens or if they're within the government and they're testing this technology, but
to be fair, you and I don't have like a big swath of things that are going on in our brain. It's usually golf, fishing, boobies, or...
And I don't think there's much of a firewall in between.
No, exactly. You just kind of have that dead look on our face.
You know?
What are you thinking about? It's one of three things. It's one of three things.
Yeah. Which gets to what you were saying. Say that again?
Yeah. That there's times, I swear to God, that like something will pop up on my phone, and I know that I didn't look for it. I didn't say it out loud. I was just thinking, it's like, dude, I know I haven't looked that up. I know I haven't.
There's a lot of scary things out now. These phones are doing crazy things. They're listening. There's conspiracy theories. Yes, some people are really freaked out. Just imagine this though. Now they can read your brain. There's no privacy. Dude, that is scary. That is a scary, scary thing. So now anything that you think somebody is sitting there listening to.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Well, if you do,
it's all being collected. It's going into some database that they got on us. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
Maybe then they can explain the thoughts that are going through my head sometimes. Can you explain this by chance?
No.
Because there's some weird things that go on up here.
They would look at mine and they'd be like, "We're gonna shut this off for a while. We're just gonna, you know what? Why don't we take a break from this guy's brain?"
It's the dumbest thing.
It's the dumbest stuff, and it's so sexual. Why is everything so sexual? It's nothing but boobs and asses in there. A rogue penis every once in a while.
I'm just thinking of the things that I think are like little inventions, little thoughts that I have, little.
Oh, for you, yeah.
Daily,
I'm saying for me.
Yeah,
you know what's in mind, right?
We already know.
Right? Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm very open about it. All right, that's what it is. But yeah, some of the other dumb thoughts that you have, I guess I don't want that out there. People, you know what? What's the old saying? It's better them to think you, or yeah, it's better to be silent and them think you a fool than open your mouth and prove it.
And be a fool.
And prove it to them. So yeah, at this point, I can still somewhat keep my dumb thoughts to myself. But if they can get into my brain, everyone's like,
all we have left, guys.
That's all we got left.
That's all we have left. And don't give it away. Hold on to that. They're trying to breach the brain. They really are. They want to know everything. Everything.
Yeah, they want to get in there, man.
They want to know everything.
Can't I just have my thoughts? Okay, real quick, Hunter. Real quick. Let's just do this and then we'll go. Let's see how in tune you and I are. On the count of 3, we're going to say a number, 1 through 10. All right? We're going to see if you and I are on the same number, okay?
Yeah.
See if our brains are synced up. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then say the number you want to say between 1 and 10. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 8.
7.
Damn it. We were close. We were close to each other.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it one more time.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1.
Damn it.
That would have been cool, though.
Wouldn't it have been cool?
We should have planned that off there.
All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 9.
9. Yes.
Oh my God! Look at that. Whoa, we're in each other's brains, man. All right, that's your morning talk. We'll be back.
All right, it's cleanup time.
Oh,
damn it.
Still, it didn't sound as good. I don't know if it's the water on your board, but you were kind of, I don't know.
Buddy.
Yeah, I think you still just got to stay right up on that mic. I think that's the big problem, which I know is tough because you want to move around, but. God, I could not think of that fucking word, fruitcake. God almighty.
Yeah, it sucks because my other mic's kind of further back this way towards you. So now when I get up on the mic, I'm like,
yeah,
all up in the screen.
It's weird. Creep me out, man. Get out of here. Trying to kiss me. All right. Obviously, we'll get right into sports. We got about a minute and a half here.
There we go. A little bit better. Well, that sucked. What do you get for putting a drink right in front of you?
I know that. That's why I keep my coffee way over there. So if anything, I'll hit it that way, hopefully. Now you got me all nervous, man.
Yeah, seriously. Well, of course, I just had to go everywhere.
Yeah. It's never like it's just a little spill. No, it's gonna just katoosh.
What's up, guys? How's your morning going, huh? Looking at Monday.
Hey, everybody! I know. I told you this morning from the moment we got started, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah. As always. All right, here we go. Well, good morning. 7:31, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock.
Morning. What's up?
Hey, don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. I'll have another Discover New Music. I got a couple great ones lined up for you, and I promise I will post it today. It's been a little quiet, but I'll have a Discover New Music for you today on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. And again, you can only get that there, so go check it out. Anyway, let's keep things moving here. It's time for sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing. Stocking up delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers. Other great drinks like Good Boy Vodka seltzers. Every pour helps above, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser.
A few of those over the weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to some scores. Should I do baseball scores? You just want to go right to NFL preseason? What do you want to do? What do you think? Baseball's actually in season. Let's go do some baseball. Major League Baseball last night. Tigers beat the Guardians 4-2. What?
Hold on. You sound terrible. I can hardly hear
Hello.
you.
Hello.
Is it that one? Yeah, it's that. Okay, that one right there. You go.
Check.
Try
This
that.
one.
Yeah, that's better. I think your other mic was it was mic blocking.
Was
your
it?
Other mic is what it was.
Mic
doing.
blocking?
I think so.
Is that
There.
better?
Okay. Give that a shot. We'll see. I mean, it's
All right. Major League Baseball last night. Tigers beat the Guardians 4-2. White Sox beat the Rockies. They'd be a little more rockier than this. 10-5. Wow, high scoring game there. Cubs beat the Royals 4-3. There's some games today. Let me scroll.
You know what's interesting about baseball? Every time you read these scores, I just automatically assume they're home runs, which is clearly not.
No.
You know what I mean? But do you do that every time I hear
knocked
I
it out of the park 10 times.
Yeah, that's right. But no, it's probably a bunch of RBIs. You know what I mean? Which isn't as fun, but it's still cool.
Saw a couple of videos of some guys. There's one guy right now. I can't remember his name. He's like, I can't remember how many bases he's stolen this year.
Oh, that new cat. What's his name?
Like super fast. But yeah, there was one I saw over the weekend where he's like going between the two guys, and somehow he gets it. He gets the base, man. He's just, yeah.
What's his name? De La Cruz. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep, De La Cruz. That guy. He's
stealing some bases, man. So there you go. There are some games today or tonight. I should say Cubs going to be Detroit at 6:40. Tonight, Seattle going to be in Chicago playing the White Sox at 8:10. So into baseball, there you go. Real quick, NFL. Saturday's games. Jaguars beat the Lions 25-7. Didn't catch that game. Because I'm going to be honest with you, even though I'm excited for football, I'm really not excited for preseason.
Yeah.
I like turn it on and I'm like, I'm going to go do something.
Do something else. Yeah.
Not that the guys aren't professionals, but I do you think they're going full bore even with
I hope not. I hope not.
Even with their second string or third stringers, you think they're out there going hard?
I mean, I don't know what the rules are, because like I feel like if someone came up and smoked Joe Burrow in the back, everyone would be pretty upset.
Well, Joe Burrow's not playing, right?
I mean, the starters still get in and get snaps for sure.
Yeah.
Like Jordan Love, he's been getting his snaps in. I think he's been doing like a quarter or so, But
Colts beating the Bears 24-17. Not a good preseason weekend for us locals. But how'd your Packers do?
They won.
Jordan Love played?
Yeah.
How's he look?
Looks good, man. Honestly, though, it's hard to say, and I'm excited about it just because you know what I see a lot of them, a lot of short passes, which I like. He's not now. Again, we had Aaron Long Gun Rodgers and Brett Favre huck it down the field, which is exciting.
So that's on purpose, right?
I think so. We're
gonna start him small, little quick route.
But
get him used to being on the field, get used to throwing the ball.
Right. Not saying you can't bomb it, but honestly, look at the guys who have won multiple Super Bowls. They're not the guys hucking the long ball all the time. You can't rely on that. It's Tom Brady doing the slant, doing the posts.
So doing it because that's their strategy, or are they doing it because Jordan Love is doing it and he's out there? And
Jordan Love can throw the football. Dude, he can throw the football just as far as anyone else.
Because I got a quick opinion, because some coaches do this. Well, he's new on the field. We're just going to start him slow. We're going to hand the ball off a few times. We're going to, maybe a couple quick slants, maybe a couple sweeps to the right. No. He's a professional. He's in the NFL.
Yeah.
I hate it when they do that. They throw like a backup and they're like, oh, we got to play conservative. No, the dude's a professional quarterback. Just let him go out there and bomb it. I say you do the complete opposite.
No.
You go out there and you be like, dude, just go wing it. Just go do what you know what to do. There's going to be no strategy to this. Just go out there and play some football, man.
No, you need to.
It's garbage.
For me, 8-yard passes. All you need. That's how you win football games. 8-yard passes. That's it. Button hooks.
Don't try to steal Tom. Don't try to steal Tom Brady's little tactic here. All right.
That's all it is.
Because he's out of it.
Hey, a quarterback should not have the ball longer than a second.
Because like 3 years ago, here's Brock on there. All he does is throw 3-yard, 2-yard, 4-yard passes all the time. Tom Brady isn't nothing.
I never knocked it.
You knocked it all every weekend.
No.
That's all he does. That's all he can do is throw little quick slants, so he can't throw the ball downfield. Oh, shut up! I've heard it.
No,
I heard it.
What I meant was, all right, is that you can't defend that. You can't defend that. You can. You will be destroyed. You will be destroyed by anyone if they are getting 7 yards a crack. All right. Think about that.
You let somebody get 7 Super Bowl rings until you figured that out.
What? Me?
Well, I'm just saying, not you.
Oh,
but
in
general,
but here's the thing.
General, the Packers.
Even if you know, you can't do anything against it. You know what I mean? And here's the problem.
Not to mention, not only were they 3-4 yard passes all the time, Brock, but Tom was throwing them to spots for nobody else to get them.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed Tom would protect his receiver? He would throw it to the ground to their knees so they would fall and catch it. We only need 4 yards. We don't need 2 yards after the catch. I'll get it to you the next play. Boom, 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 boom.
There's nothing worse than when it's 3rd and long and you need to make a 15-yard pass. You know what I mean? I would rather do, we got 7 yards on that slant. Oh, we got another 5 with that button hook. Oh, we got 10 on that comeback route. Give it to me. Chew up that field instead of like, it's 3rd and long. Let's hope that our guy gets open 25 yards down the field and I got to throw a 40-yard bomb. You know what I mean? Ugh. But I don't know if this is just him warming up, what it is.
I just don't like the first down automatic run. Like if you're that team, it's first down, we got to run the ball.
Yeah, right.
It opens up the passing.
Well, it depends, though, on if you got a guy in the back that can get you 7 yards or, 5 yards on that.
That's true. I guess it depends on how many people are in the box at that moment on first down. If they're running like a nickel or a dime, yes, you're probably going to run it up the middle, right?
I mean, there's some guys you just can't stop. It's like, God, he got another 7 yards on a run. Like, what do we do? And then you open it up for a pass. Honestly, that's what I'm excited to see. Again, go back to it, and you asking how the Packers did. I'm excited to see it because we're not just going to rely on Aaron Rodgers, and I'm kind of happy about that. I am. I love Aaron. I would still have sex with him tomorrow. There's no worry about that.
Jesus, gross.
right for it. Not even dinner first. All right, just right to the dinner.
I think you might enjoy this season because it might be a little bit more of a team game. You're right.
I mean, even if we don't
leaning on Aaron all season long.
Yeah, and even if we don't win all the games, I mean, if I see us building and looking better and have some promise, yeah.
How do you feel about the whole run pass scenario? Well, if you're coaching a team, dude, I'm running queen. I'm running spread all the time.
Yeah,
I'm putting the QB in shotgun on first down. He's a professional quarterback. The guy's got an effing gun on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I get the run. It sets up the pass. I do get the run. I understand it.
Yep.
But you can't tell me that QB can't once in a while thread that needle in double coverage. I mean, he shouldn't be throwing it in double coverage, but I just like passing for 3 downs. Pass the ball for 3 downs.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you're right. You got to run it once in a while.
That's that West Coast offense that
I love it.
Is
the spread offense, man.
It's faster paced. You're doing a lot more throws. But see, I'm old school. I like the old, let's grind them down, work that clock. You don't need to score 36 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to just
but look at the Chiefs. Are they running up the middle and running clocks out? No, they're scoring 57 points a game, and nobody can keep up with that.
The
because they
Chiefs
have
are unique case because
you're whipping
you
the ball
have
down the field, man.
you have just an insane amount of talent from the throwing aspect, from the catching aspect. Like their running game, they don't even really care about. Who's their running back, and he's no schlub either.
Yeah,
He's no schlub either. But
here,
when you have, you know,
this is my opinion all the time. What's okay? 15 yards from where I'm standing. Can you run to that mark faster, or can you throw a ball to that mark faster?
yeah, but there comes a point though where unless you are just insane across the board, and you're three deep in every position, and they can't stop anyone. Eventually, they're just gonna.
What if you did
play,
though? What if you stacked your team with just the best receivers in the NFL?
Hey,
You put all your money into it.
That's kind of what the Jets are doing this year.
Yeah.
It's what the Packers had in the basically from like 2010 to 2013. I mean, you had Donald Driver, Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings, James Jones. Like it was insane. He could just throw the ball up, and someone on our Randall Cobb, he could literally just throw the ball up, and one of our guys would catch it. It wouldn't matter who. And that's so you can do that, but I don't know. I think that wears out. I think it does.
It does. I mean, like I said,
Unless you can keep your receivers, you got to keep your receivers fresh too, because if they're losing a step, because they're tired because they're running the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's run and gun now. It's run and gun. It's like 7-on-7, but we're tackling.
Yep. And you got quarterbacks that are so much more agile, and I mean, even big guys like Josh Allen. That's a big dude, and he can boogie.
He can move. He can move.
Right?
He can move in the pocket. That's another crucial thing too. If you have a QB, they can create that extra second. That's all it takes. One extra second in the pocket.
Oh, for sure.
That receiver can get open.
Go back to bigger quarterbacks back in the day, like Randall Cunningham, right? Mm-hmm. He was a big dude, but he was just kind of like he'd bust through you, but it's not like he was super agile or anything like that, Big quarterbacks now, and even Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's tall. You know what I mean? You got Jordan Love. He's like 6. God, what is he? He's taller than Aaron Rodgers. And it's like, God, you got these big quarterbacks that are agile, and that's dangerous if you can utilize it. I don't know.
It's dangerous.
Yep.
Anyway, I think you're enjoy your Packers if Love pulls through and just.
As long as we beat the Lions and the Bears and the Vikings, I really don't care. All right. If we win our conference, yeah, I know it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I'm not super confident about it, but we'll see what happens. So I think it's going to be a good season all the way around. So.
There you go. I mean, I got some more stuff. But sorry,
we'll save it.
44.
Yeah. All right. We'll take a break now. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Yeah, I don't know if it's even just you staying on the mic or if it's just the way this is picking up, but it's
quiet.
It's in and out. It's kind of like, unless you're right here.
Okay.
But even then though, it's almost like it's still
I'm going to turn the gain up a little bit here.
Okay.
Here, what? This is super loud. Probably, right? Check.
See, I don't know. It's different when you just check the mic. It's like when we're actually talking and in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
I don't know.
Well,
like that one point you leaned back and did that, and like it was like I could, it's like you disappeared for a second and then you came back. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think that has the processing. I don't know. Either way, I'll message Terry. We'll get figured out. So,
what's the topic?
If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Get back.
Well, that's weird. Open that up.
What was that comment?
What one?
Oh, you just spoke.
Oh, that. It was Brock. Remember opening day, 6-pack bet on the Bears-Packers. Same offer to Hunter and the Lions-Bears. So I bet Eric a 6-pack that the Packers would win.
You know what sucks? I mean, it's kind of sad. I probably shouldn't look at this, but the Tom Brady fan, he's gone. Who am I cheering for now?
Yeah,
I'm the Lions fan now. I think.
Are you? I've
always been like my dad, my brother, Lions fans, big Lions fans. I've always was, like, on the edge with them because I'm like, why would I even waste my time, watching this team? They're gonna lose, but it's things are starting to is that sad? Is that bad? Oh, now they're starting to win. I don't like them. You
I
jerk.
mean, there's a lot of Chiefs fans did that. I can't believe how many Chiefs fans came out of the woodwork when they got Mahomes and started winning. Everyone I knew out in Missouri is now a Chiefs fan. It's like, all right, were you?
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, we got to go on here. Well, good morning. 7:47, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. I'm going to try to stay closer.
Hey, don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that so you don't miss out on web-exclusive content. With that said, though, we got to get to it. It is time for your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. Your topic for today, this is kind of fun. Let's say you were arrested and there was no explanation given, all right? You got arrested, don't know what happened. What would your friends and family assume you had done to be arrested?
Hit somebody on your e-bike.
Hit somebody on your e-bike. Oh, no! You hit that guy. Should have been standing there.
Yeah, or I smoked somebody in the noggin with a golf ball. You should have been in the woods, man. You shouldn't have been in the woods. What are you doing?
You know that's where I'm at. You know that's where I'm heading. Yeah, but I don't think you could be arrested for hitting someone with a golf ball.
We always ask that question. If you hit a golf ball, hit somebody in the head, kills them.
I mean, it's an accident. It's not like you meant to hit the guy.
You gotta go to court. So you got to
for sure. There's probably a whole thing with it. Yeah, you murdered someone. Someone's dead because of you. Like, yeah, I'm sure you got. But also, it would be one of those things where it's like,
can you go to jail for having a bad golf game? Like, sorry, sir, you should have been out there. Like, you should have been practicing. You should be a little bit better.
You should have went to the driving range where it's contained, where there's nets around. All right,
it'd be 6 years.
You are a liability on the golf course.
Good question though.
It's what is it? Involuntary manslaughter is what it would be, or I don't know. I don't know.
Rough for hitting a golf ball. Like, that does not look good. What are you in here for? Playing golf? Right?
God, you know what's crazy? Is it could happen. It could have
had to have happened. Yeah. This has happened.
Let me look this up quick.
What happens when you kill somebody with a golf ball?
Been killed by a golf ball?
Oh, for sure. That's a dumb question.
69-year-old man dies after being struck on the head by a golf ball during a competition. All right, how many people are hit by golf balls? Latest statistics show about 40,000 golfers suffered head injuries from golf balls.
It's a lot of noggins, man.
Club heads. Yeah. While many recover, there have been golfers and fans. Look, he keeps hitting golf balls at me, man. Yeah, right to the temple. You're toast, man. So that's what you'd be arrested for? Is you hit someone, you shanked one off the ninth tee box,
and it's just annihilated.
Wham! I mean, you did hit the girl in the beer cart that one time. Remember that?
Oh yeah, you're right. That was off a bounce though. It bounced and it hit her cart.
We heard that thing bounce around inside the cart. All right.
Should have used a 3-wood. I would have gotten it there. Damn it. That's terrible.
Out of all the people to hit, you hit the lady who's
she was crossing the fairway. She should have been crossing there. It's a danger zone.
I don't think she was anywhere near. I think that bounced off the cart path is what it hit, and then it went into her. So you attacked her. All right, you attacked her.
It's a tough course.
Of course, it's not my fault. All right, for me, I think this is a pretty easy answer. If I was arrested with no explanation, what would my friends and family assume I've done? Probably finally snap on the road and just an epic case of road rage. Like, I'm so close to it. I'm so close to it.
It's either that or you turning a fish into a fleshlight. I'm pretty sure you can go to jail for that. Because you talk about that a lot.
Not a live fish, all right? Not a live fish. Hold on. Let me be very clear. When I talked about a fish fleshlight, okay?
You're pulling that thing out of the water and you just
That's terrible.
It's a largemouth? Bring it over here.
I don't think we can say that on air.
I'm excited for what?
I got a big one. No, what I meant is you take a stuffed fish, okay, or like a fake one.
It makes it so much better.
It's a great gift for the fisherman in your life. All right. All right. But no, I'm not pulling a largie out of there. All right. Let's be honest. I need a smallmouth. We're gonna be completely honest here.
Like goldfish? Why is he trying to put the little ping pong ball in the bowl at the fair?
That goldfish is mine. No. Give me the sexy goldfish. Give me that one right there. The one that's been winking at me.
This is terrible.
The one with mascara on. That one.
God.
I don't think we can talk about it. I don't think we can.
Move on from that.
Anyway, we got some great answers here. If you got arrested for no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? Al said road rage. That's a pretty common one right there. Ryan said reckless driving or speeding. You know what? Honestly, a lot of road answers. A lot of people getting in trouble behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, every time you do, you're moving however heavy your vehicle is.
Yeah.
Very easy to injure somebody with that.
You know what? Going back to why I think I'm justified in the anger that I get is because it's amazing how careless and nonchalant people are behind a 2,000-pound motorized death machine.
You know what scares me about it?
They're on their phone.
That's what I was just going to say.
Their face.
That's it. That's why I'm scared on the road.
Jesus.
That's why I'm like head on a swivel.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's not you, even if you're a perfect driver, there's still people out there that are buried into this thing.
It's wild. And people don't even hide it anymore. People are straight up just like this. You know?
Well, you know what's good? Because you're going to get pulled over and you're going to get a stupid ticket because as of like a month
on the road.
As like a month ago.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's not enough cops. I've gotten to the point, dude, I'm yelling out my window. I'm getting people. I'm honking at people. Like, if someone drives past and they got their phone up, I honk.
You know what it's going to get to? Guarantee you. I guarantee this. This is going to happen. And I'm calling it now. When you drive, so there's going to be eventually where you can't turn the location off on your phone. So it's always going to know where you're at. You can't turn that off.
Yeah.
When you start moving faster than what you can run, it's going to know that you're in a car, and it's not going to allow you to text. And text
or FaceTime or anything like that.
Yeah. And when you stop in your car, ding, it activates again. You can okay, I got to get my GPS in. Boom, 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 boom. You do it at the stoplight. But once you start moving, boom, that thing turns off.
God, I hope so. But it's even a problem, though, when people stop their cars at a light. What's the first thing you see everyone do? I swear to God, next time you're at an intersection and you stop at a light, look at all the vehicles around you. Every single person picks up their phone.
Yep.
And they just start scrolling, and then they'll look up. But then most people always miss the light, and then I got to honk behind you because you're not paying attention.
Especially if it's a green arrow. We only get 5 seconds, man. Come on.
Son of a bitch.
You got to be on top of it.
Full circle, that's why I'm being arrested, because I finally snapped and pulled someone out of their car and beat them with their phone. That's what it is.
Man.
That's what happened. I don't care what age. I'm beating you. Let's see. Mike said my wife wouldn't care. She would just tell them to keep me in jail. That's fair. It doesn't matter. Just leave them in there.
Leave them there.
Keep them
overnight. A couple nights.
I like Heather's answer. If she was arrested with no explanation, what would family and friends think she did? Fighting with my in-laws. Throwing down with your mother-in-law.
No, man.
I've never liked Eugene.
No.
Jesus. No.
You know what? It always starts out okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, they're actually getting along tonight. This is going to be a family dinner.
It doesn't.
And then something is said that triggers one person.
Yep.
And everybody your pet trigger is because everyone kind of does that.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
We go. Here it is.
Somebody makes a backhanded comment,
right? Then people start yelling.
Yep.
And then there's always the one person who's like, all right, calm down. It's always like grandma or somebody like, okay. Why is it the same for every family? I just explained
It's every single family. It's like, God almighty.
You know what's going to happen. Just when.
You see, usually after Uncle John gets into the booze is usually when it happens right there.
Yeah.
It's usually the time.
The moon comes up.
And Thanksgiving's ruined. Here come the cops.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the cops. A couple of people Michael and Josh just both said snapped. Like they just finally snapped.
Just snapped.
I think that's for a lot of us. I think that's a pretty when and where. It could be anywhere. It could be at Walmart. It could be getting gas. It could be at the drive-through, and you finally snap. That's it.
You know
Your
what
brain
it is for me when I'm not on the same page as everybody else in the room? Like we're at like a get together. I'm just tired. Just not. And then usually there's like drinks there, so people are talking even more.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man.
I want to fight everyone here.
I just need a nap. I need to be in a better mood.
I want these people to stop breathing forever. You know,
I mean, snapping is a legit thing, right? Like I don't think I've ever like snapped. Like I like woke up from something that I like, what happened?
Yeah.
But people go through that, right?
Yeah. There's people literally just see red, and then it's like, wait, I said what? Yeah, you were off the hinges. I tell you what, though, when we went to the fair this past weekend. I was on. Like the thoughts going through my brain of just looking around. I even had to tell myself, like, God, stop being so judgy.
Be more positive.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I was ready to murder so many people that obviously I wouldn't, but like and then you look too, and then you see those people like 9 kids and they're just running around, and it's just like, oh, I don't like, and there's just certain things just ready to snap.
Being real judgy, but it's easy to be judgy when it's, hey, I'm right there with you.
Finally snapped. Just finally went off the deep end. Yeah! Isn't there a TV show on like the ID channel called Snap?
Snap. I think you're right. I think there is. Hey, it snapped plenty of times as a kid that I remember. My bus driver. Oh, he'd snap twice a day probably.
Can you imagine?
For good reason.
Yeah. You're hauling around.
Pulls over to the side of the road, throws it in park. Oh, God, he's coming back. Who's he going to grab? Well, up front.
Yeah. That's got to be, oh, man. 60 kids in there that literally don't care about the rules. Yeah.
How much do bus drivers make? They should be making bank.
They should be making
seriously
NFL player salary.
You should be making bank.
Yeah.
Don't joke.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to deal with your own kids in the back of the car screaming and kicking the back of the seat. Now imagine that being
60 of them.
60 rows deep.
Yep. Yeah.
Shut up!
I think every bus driver should be able to have like a bag of like oranges that he can just beat kids with. I mean, I don't want to show bruises, but like, not saying like not a sock full of nickels, but something that will still, show them you mean business, but not leave bruises.
My teachers used to use the rulers slapping kids' hands. Kids shape up. It's shaped up back then.
Let's give that bus driver some brass knuckles, all right?
How about just a taser?
A taser,
start tasing kids.
How about every seat has electricity hooked up,
and there's like a display of buttons.
Yeah, and he can just go up. First, he'll look in the mirror and he'll make eye contact. He's like, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit the button. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm not saying like the fence in Jurassic Park, but like just enough to really make that kid straighten up. Yeah. You give Timmy a little shock, he'll knock it off.
I'll say I needed that shock button a few times.
Yeah, for sure. You need it around the collar. You need a shock collar. All right. Anyway, hey, we're gonna take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. Oh, and I missed one here. Kimberly said, "Over-serving Hunter at the golf course."
No, who was that? Kimberly. Oh, what's up, Kimberly? You can never overserve me at the golf course.
Yeah, see, you overserve him, and then he whacks a ball into some guy's head, kills him. That's a twofer. It's a twofer. Anyway, well, hey, everyone, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. We're gonna
real quick. Kim, I haven't seen you at the golf course. Do you not work there anymore, or what? Probably just not on Wednesdays, I guess.
Maybe not on Wednesdays. Or Hunter, you spend so much time in the woods that you don't get to see anyone out there.
Oh, shut up! You just shut up.
Hard to see over that bunker, isn't it, Hunter? Oh man. Anyway, all right, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.